So, different methods of getting on board the 8. A bit of a higher freeboard on this. You're more than welcome to try muscle up to get yourself up and over. So, lowest point of the vessel, and there's a rubber handle just this side here to pull yourself up and on. Much easier way then to get up and over the sponsor is using that yacht harness as a step. So, setting it up either side of the knots, getting one foot in. If you're unflexible like myself, just get one foot in from here, then bring yourself around, and you're standing up straight on this leg and trying to find that rubber handle on the other side. So when you stand up straight, and lean in. So just in line with this 3, the other side there's a nice big rubber handle there. Last method I'll show you then is from the stern, so kind of swivel around. So getting up over the stern then, 3 points of contact, so if you've got long enough arms and you can reach up, grab the rubber handle here, or you can hold on to the back of the swim line there. Once you've done that, you're going to get your foot onto the cavitation plate, use that as a step, nice flat step there, and then you're going to swing your hand forward and you're going to grab the handle on the A-frame. Stand up nice and straight. Hand up on the back of the A-frame, foot onto the transom, and try and shuffle your bum round from there. A couple of things just to note, these aren't handles for you to grab as you're climbing up and on, believe it or not. It has happened before, but please try and avoid pulling the rewrite handles.
Oh, sorry, what was those? Oh, okay, got it, yeah.
Set your bag off.
Another thing, on your operational mode, this is just on with bungees, isn't it? So try and avoid holding onto that and get a nice bite grip on the end. Feel free to either side of the boat or Swanson, whatever method you want to use to get yourself on board.
With a guy where he is.
Nicely done. There's no graceful way of doing it. As long as we're on board, it's fantastic. So one thing to note though, guys, when the boat rewrites later on, is this bag is going to be inflated. It hangs out quite far over the sponsons, so that's just something else to negotiate as you're moving around. At no point are we going to come between the engines and under the A-frame.
Yeah.
Alright. So next thing I get you to do, now you've done all that hard work, is jump back off the boat. I'm going to get you just to muster in the corner over by that ladder, please. So stay in the water, just muster in a bit of a group down there, and I'll capsize the boat.
At least we don't have to flip this one.
Yeah.
we've all been flung clear. Ordinarily, we wouldn't be in a nice big group like this, would we?
No.
Where's the best place to muster?
At the boat.
Yeah, at the boat. We're going to move into the stern, okay? So everyone move towards the stern. That's it. Once you're at the stern, you're going to locate one of the two swim lines. Locate the swim line. Everyone's going to get a hand on that orange point. So all of you get one hand on this orange point on one side, yeah. So we've got one, yeah, that's fine, yeah, we'll smack that way, that's right. So yeah, we're all going to choose one side. Next thing we want to do, make sure everyone's okay, isn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, all okay.
Yeah.
If everyone's here and everyone's okay, this is pretty much gold standard now, so obviously worst case scenario, boats is capsized, but everyone's here and we're all accounted for. So in this situation, what we do is we just go through the rewrite process. So everyone would swim back on the line, one person would come forward, release the sea anchor, which we release from this side, using this handle here, and I'll get you through it in a minute, one at a time to do that. Once the sea anchor's been released, what's that going to do? Yeah, so it's going to turn the boat head to sea, it's going to stabilise the boat. Once that's done, I'm going to pull the rewrite handle, which is this one here, and again I'll get you one at a time to come through and show you that. That'll rewrite the boat and get yourselves on board, alright? So one at a time, just rotate round, have a go at pulling the sea anchor for me. There you go, and just get eyes on where that rewrite handle is as well. They are live, so please don't pull them. But yeah, the rewrite handle will be there. So that pulls the sea anchor from the bow. Next person come out. So soft sea anchor, hard rewrite handle. Yeah, give it a pull. And I'll show you where that releases in a minute when we're underneath the boat. Next person come out. So soft sea anchor. Give it a pull. And then that will be your rewrite handle there. Soft sea anchor, hard rewrite handle. Excellent. So, we pulled that gold standard, the boat's rewritten, get yourself back on board. If we were to pull that and nothing happened, what would we do?
Wait and then pull the other one.
Excellent. So we wait for about a minute whilst Poole's coming back on the line, might be delayed. And that's the side, locate that swim line, swim out and do exactly the same process, pull the secondary, and then hopefully that should work. If that was to fail, pretty bad day. At that point, you think about potentially going underneath the boat to get further aids to location as well, should you need them. What other situation might we go under the boat?
Someone trapped.
Yeah, exactly. We've done our head count, had a good look around, had a shout, but we can't find them. Potentially someone else is actually trapped underneath the boat as well, alright? So that's pretty much underneath. So we'll go through that scenario now. Either both of our primary and secondary bags failed, or we're missing someone. So let go of the swim line and work your way all the way through the house. Use the grab button to pull yourself forward. Nice one, guys. So, made our way all the way to the bow on this black line. I know I'm in the right place because I've gone to the full extent of it. I can't go any further. That's the biggest airport. Next, I'm going to face towards the stern, so all the weight's going to tip to the head. Face towards the stern. Get my right hand on this line, this left hand. I'm going to grab one of them big rubber handles that are on the inside. If you follow this seam down, we've written handle on here. That's not on your operational boat. But if you follow this seam down, I know if I reach under, there's one of them rubber handles. Rise it down, big deep breath, lifting the boat up and over your head and come up underneath. So I'll go first. 2 bangs on the sponson. If you want to come after me, we'll go 2 bangs and so on until we're all underneath this side. Happy with that? Lovely.
Happy.
Rise it down, holding on right hand, left hand going under, big deep breath.
After you. Or next.
Well done. So, it's quite a big airport, isn't it? You okay? There's a cleat behind you here with the hard point. Excellent. So, ordinarily, in this situation, do you think we'd all be underneath here? No, okay, so we probably send one or two of us forward to come underneath, should we need to, while someone else off the swim line at the stern looking as a lookout. So, come underneath, just remind me what we've come under. Excellent, that's it. The only two reasons we're coming under, we're either getting our flares, handheld VHF and torch, or we're going to try and free a missing crew member. So we'll go through that one first. Can we see anyone? Are we missing someone? No. Help! Alright, so Lauren's had a pretty bad day. She sat on seat 4 and she got herself stuck underneath the boat. Are you able to swim to us? No. So in this situation, we'd have to move back and free her from there, okay? So ordinarily, just listen in a minute. Ordinarily, we would go that way, wouldn't we? Because it's probably the path of least resistance. However, sometimes maybe if that sponson's burst, that side will be lower. We are going to actually, a bit of a confidence exercise, do a full lap of the boat. So there's an obvious obstruction on this side, isn't there? Yeah. The throttles. Yeah. There is a way of getting past those. So dip in the life jacket just underneath, keep the airway clear, facing the throttles. And if you turn your head towards Lauren, as you're looking at her, and just pull yourself through, you will fit through, okay? So literally just facing the throttles, duck in the life jacket, Lauren, pull yourself through. First person go, all the way down to Lauren, you're going to duck under, and then you're going to come back towards the bow. So whoever wants to go first, I don't mind. You going first? You're there. You're in the way. And you go.
I don't have a choice.
You have a choice. Well done, Sid. That's it. Turn the head towards Lauren, chest towards the front. Dip in the life jacket under, head towards Lauren, through you go. Perfect.
Alright, and then you run all the way around, so as best the way out with water. Yeah, lovely. And then make your way to the bow.
Best as we can then, try and muster in the bow area. So I can see everyone shouting at us. There we go. So all just done a full lap of the boat there, so that gives you a bit more confidence should you ever need to do that in reality, that you can do that. So freed the missing crew member, or freed ourselves from underneath the boat. The next thing we're going to talk about is getting into the location. So what's the first bit of kit in this immediate area? Yeah, flares. So here, rocket flares, perfect. Take them with us for sure. What else might we get? Radio. Where's that? It's on the side of the helm console. Excellent. This side, square box. Gonna grab that. Take that with us as well. Then start grabbing a torch as well as another bit. Are we gonna hang around? No. Quite a nice place to be now, doesn't it? But if you're maybe drift onto rocks, come in, feel oil everywhere. So we're going to get ourselves out. So one at a time, reverse order, out, and then keep when you're out safe. Ready?
Find the swim line. Yeah, the orange handle. Yeah, that's on the bottom. I've got the rope. Clear. Go on, Holly.
You see how you can feel with your left hand?
Yeah.
Your arm, find the cavitation. There. That's it. So your right hand, give me the swim arm. That's it. Perfect. Well done.
Yep.
Yes, a little bit different in the waves, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done it before in the waves, just not with the swim line.
Yeah. So pull the swim line on, rightfully so. Next thing we'll do is make sure it's secure so it's not going to get fouled in our props. Best place is on the cleat in the A-frame there. Fire it off. So, and then just plonk the point on top. If everyone wants to grab a seat then. We're in charge. There we go. Excellent. So first things first, everyone okay?
Yeah.
That's priority, isn't it? Priority number one. Next thing is we need to get the boat back up and running again, don't we? So start the engines. With these, it's just a case of replacing your kill cord, starting the engines, they should start straight away. Next thing we want to do then, probably looking at you guys, what else might we want to think about doing? Yeah, call for help. Mayday, let people know we're in trouble, hopefully get some help on